Hey guys, I just want to give you a little more background to the whole lips lady routine. I think it's very interesting that in the last few days so many channel creators have jumped right up to create videos about her appearing in that docudrama as if it matters. Lips Lady first debuted on the Scumbag Attackers channel, you know the one, the pervy one, in March of 2019. And March of 2019 was an important month in the world of scumbag attackers, specific to the case of Christopher Watts. There was already a gang working the case from the United States and one from the United Kingdom also. The gang in the United Kingdom had already joined forces back, I think it was in 2012. The gang in the United States started up in 2015, and they made a lot of mistakes, a lot of serious mistakes. Well, there were 4 channels, including this one, that were posting videos that made a whole hell of a lot of sense. And it was clear that the scumbag attacker's mission was to try to discredit those of us who were creating videos about the case of Christopher Watts, which were making a lot of sense. In fact, they started discrediting their targets before many of us had even heard of this stupid case. And as March rolled around, they had a few extra helpers on board suddenly who used literally hundreds of new fake profiles to spread their hate and discontent as they attempted to harass us and terrorize us and frighten us, and as they threatened us repeatedly in what appears to have been an apparent attempt to control the narrative on the case, all discussions pertaining to this case. On March 2nd of 2019, those hundreds of new profiles hit the ground running. And it was horrid. It was absolutely horrid. The harassing phone calls, harassing our family members, harassing our employers, death threats. It was terrible. And it was terrible already when I first learned that I was being attacked. Way back in September. I think it was toward the end of November when one of the main scumbag attackers was quoted as saying that she was surprised I hadn't committed suicide yet. They were trying. Boy, were they trying. And even as recent as just 1 week ago, they posted more crap attempting to push me to commit suicide. We're not talking about nice people who are just bored and spending a little time on YouTube for fun. We're talking about organized gangs of absolute scumbag attackers. So let's get back to March of 2019. They couldn't shut us down. We kept making videos. They were threatening our lives, and we kept making videos. And more people were saying, whoa, this makes a lot of sense. So they brought in the, new people with a bunch of fake profiles, and they jumped on fast and hard. And during that month, well, that's when the Lips Lady suddenly appeared up on the panel. Oh, and I just want to say, in my opinion, the pervy guy, he's part of the pack. All this crap about him being some kind of bad guy, boo-hoo, all that bullshit. He's one of them. So the lips lady shows up, goes up on the panel, and she's claiming at that point that she was a licensed psychologist with 15 years of experience working with children and families. But when people started to ask about her credentials, then suddenly the pervy guy started referring to her as a social worker instead of a psychologist. Aha, we all thought, gotcha, right? And then how many years later is she reappearing now, claiming to be an ex-prison psychologist? And nobody bats an eye? If you're new to discussing this case, then you've missed out on a lot of scumbag attackers who have dropped by the wayside over the last almost 3 years. And if you're new to discussing the case of Christopher Watts, then you may not be aware how interconnected they all are. I'll just give you a couple of examples. The Glarer, think about where he got his start. Save Robbie, same deal. Not the same person, but the same pack. Don't you find it interesting that anybody would care to make a video and upload it on YouTube about that docudrama? Or could it be that that was all part of the plan? I've got news for you. This is not the case in the true crime community that most true crimers are interested in discussing. So every once in a while, as the interest begins to die down, then the drama amps up. Alice Scripps, you betcha. Just listen to her hateful videos that she has posted on her channel. Hateful. She promotes hate and harassment. And if promoting hatred is her thing, I think it'd be nice if she would at least be a little more honest about it, right? Instead of doing the "we'll pray for you" routine. Because I'm thinking it's pretty disingenuous to be saying you're going to pray for somebody while you know that you are actively and maliciously harming others.